Assume that you've gone on a trip for a week or so and you have 100 or so photographs. Obviously, the photography could have taken place in sunny days or foggy days or rainy days. So what I normally do is to upload my photos onto my computer, open up Photoshop Elements, and go to File, Process Multiple Files. And here I've got to browse where the files that I would like to process would be. So in this case, I'll just say Venice, which is where the sample photos are. And I'll say OK. Then what I've done is I've created a file called processed, although you can create any file that you want. Then you say OK. Now, at that point, you can rename your files by just saying the document name, that is the name of the file that you're processing. But you can add the document name, serial numbers, or whatever you want, or the dates, or whatever. Usually, in this case, there's just a few sample files, so I'm going to do a 2-digit serial number. You can resize the images. For example, assuming that you've taken lots of photos and you have a 16 megabyte camera, you could resize those images to say 1000 or 1024 or whatever you want. We won't do that here. We'll just leave them the original size. And we convert the files to JPEG maximum quality. And you can log errors. Now, what happens here is I'm asking this program to check auto levels, to auto contrast, to auto color, and auto sharpen. What that does is it allows Photoshop Elements to look at every single photograph and do something with it, perhaps certainly sharpen each one. Change the color if the color's washed out or whatever, put some contrast in, and also use some auto leveling. And at that point, you just say, OK. And it will process all of these photographs, as you can see right here. After they were processed, I merged the two files together to give you some idea of what the processing did to each of these photos. So the first one will be the original, and the second one will be the processed. So you can see what difference the color makes on this, and of course they've sharpened them as well. There's another one. You can see the difference in colors. Not so much in here, other than the sharpening, and there is some difference. Now this, you watch this one, this was extremely yellow, and now that's what the pre-processing did to it. Same thing here, lightened it up, colors are a little bit more focused. Sharpened it. Same here, colors produced and sharpened. You can see the difference in the tablecloths, for example, if you want to see the difference in color. Certainly sharpening them all. This is one that I shot at the end of an alley, and that's what I did with it. And that's the end.